Hi Bryce. What we're talking about transition when you come from like a micro heli or a micro quad up to a 450 size or bigger, going from the hover to forward flight. It's a bit intimidating, but you know, if you're slightly scared, it's a good thing because the heli in front of you can do an awful lot of damage. So this is a few tips that you might be able to use, you and any other newbie that's going from up to the 450 and you want to start going from hovering to flying around. These are a few exercises you can do to help transition you into that scenario where you can start to do some fast forward flight. I'll do it with a 500 today because it's a little bit windy out here, but it's a bit easier for the camera to see, so we'll get it up in the air and I'll start to show you a few of the exercises that you can do.
Normal mode.
Right, so let's get her up.
Timer start.
Right, what you want to do first, get her into a nice stable hover, keep her tail towards you, so that's the orientation you know, and just fly forward a foot or more, it depends on whatever you're comfortable at. Bring it back to a hover, and then bring it back towards you, and then hover again. And then you can left and right. It's a bit windy, the heli's moving around a little bit, but just keep bringing it back to the hover in the centre. Keep it in as you are. You can start doing squares to practice, so you can go forward, bring it to a hover, go right, bring it back to a hover, then come backwards, bring it back to a hover. It's a bit hard in the wind, it's the heli's bouncing all over the place. Get her back to stable again. Right, then after you're settled, you're comfortable with that, you can start putting a bit of an angle into the helicopter. Fly it forward, stop it, bring it back, put it back into hover again, and then change the angle, go the other way. Now, if you keep doing this exercise, you'll get used to having the helicopter at an angle. Anytime you get a bit upset or you think you're losing it, just put it back into tail in hover again to where you know your orientation. And then eventually increase the angle. Now, as you fly forward, it will lift, because that's transcendental lift, because you're getting fresh air under the blades, so it will gain height. And eventually you get to the point where you start to fly and then turn it and bring it back. Turn it and take it round. That's the wing commander talking in the background. So anyway, so that's what you want to do, and then obviously as you get more used to it and you start doing faster forward flight, you can start to introduce your bank turns and your stall turns. Let's see if we can get a nice little bank turn there. And obviously the helicopter starts to build up speed as you do these different turns. But just bring it back to a hover if at any time you feel it's getting uncomfortable. If you start to get really nervous with it, you can always land it. Try not to slam the throttle down, because obviously a helicopter is going to drop. So just bring it down very gently into a landing and then regain your composure, and then you can, you know, so you can stop now, regain yourself and then go again. And then go back up again. As you see then, I like to put a bit of cyclic in, because for some reason the gyro was trying to tip the heli over. It's probably because I didn't let it spool come down completely before I took off again. But normally on a flybar list, no cyclic input at all until it's in the air. And that's basically all you need to keep doing. Just keep doing the exercises, go out to a hover to where you're comfortable and come back and go back into hover again. And a hover will work at any height. Let's take it up a bit. Right, there's a hover. That's what, 10 feet. You know, it's quite happy. You can hover up to 200, 300 feet, whatever you can see really. So a hover can save you from a crash in your helicopter if you can get it back into a hover. And that's it really, just have fun and relax. You know, start to change the angles on the heli, get used to seeing it at different angles. Obviously do your simulator work as well. And that's really all you need to do to start transitioning from, you know, hovering into flight. But they are intimidating. But like I said, it's a good thing. Then you respect what you got in front of you, because you know they can do a lot of damage to you very quickly. 450 can move extremely fast, and it will go out of control quicker than you can think about it. But that's all you do now. You just enjoy yourself. Keep it nice and slow. Keep control over it. Hover if you're not sure, then move again. And that's it. That's all you're doing. Do your manoeuvre, come back to a hover if you're not happy, and then bring her back in again. And that's it. That's all you've really got you need to do with it. It will come in time. It's not going to come overnight. You know, you're going to get there. So let's land and and that's it really. That's all you need to do. But just a little bit of time. Don't push it too far. You know, if you're not comfortable, don't push it any further. Just keep in your comfort zone for a while until you get used to the helicopter, and then you can go from there.